Hello, my dear students. Now, you should be enjoying my videos. I'm uploading on daily basis, and nowadays I'm uploading mostly on class 12 accounts as class 11, mainly the West Bengal Board of Higher Secondary schools are having their first semester exams. So I'm uploading videos for class 12 from the chapters Goodwill, and this is not only for class 12. This may be useful for your become BBA or any other professional exams. Okay, so yesterday also, or in episode 1, we discussed two important problems regarding calculation of goodwill on super profit method. Today we'll be discussing um, again relating to calculation of goodwill on super profit method. So without wasting much time, let's get started. From the above information, compute the value of goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of super profit. Okay, average maintainable profit is given 2,50,000. Average maintainable profit is same as average adjusted profit, but A's capital and B's capital is given. This is new thing. Capital is given, and reserve and surplus is also given, and long term 10% long term loan is given, and normal rate of return is 10%. See, in order to calculate goodwill, we need to apply this formula. Goodwill is equal to super profit into agreed number of years purchase. Okay, super profit into agreed number of years purchase, where super profit is equal to average adjusted profit is given as 2,50,000, and normal profit. How do you calculate normal profit? Normal profit is obtained by multiplying average capital employed in by normal rate of return, but here average capital employed is not given. Okay, if average is not given, we can use capital employed, but capital employed is also missing. So nowhere is capital employed is given. So with the given information as capital, reserve, long-term loan, we need to find out capital employed. So how can we find out capital employed? This is the very important tax. So here capital employed is equal to proprietor's fund plus long-term liabilities. So if you add um, proprietor's fund and long-term liabilities, will get capital employed. And what is proprietor fund? Proprietor fund means capital plus reserves plus profit minus any fictitious assets, if any. So if we add share capital, reserve, profit, and from there if you deduct fictitious assets, you get proprietor fund. On proprietor funds, if you add long-term liabilities, then you will get the capital employed. Okay, now I'm scrolling little bit. So in place of proprietor's fund, I can write capital and reserve, and capital is 5 plus 5 10 lakhs, and reserve is, it's not 30,000, it should be 3 lakhs. Reserve is 3 lakhs. Okay, and long-term liability is 1 lakh. So 10 plus 3, 13 plus 1, 14. So we have calculated the capital employed. Again, let's recall it. Capital employed means proprietor's fund plus long-term liabilities, and proprietor's fund means capital plus reserve minus fictitious assets, if any. There is no fictitious assets, so we are not deducting anything. And long-term liabilities means long-term loan, debentures. These are long-term liabilities. So we got capital employed as 14 lakhs. Now we can easily find our super profit. So average maintainable profit is 2,50,000. Okay, average adjusted profit is 2,50,000 as it appears on the screen here. So now from that we have to deduct normal profit. Okay, and what is normal profit? Normal profit means capital employed into normal rate of return. Capital employed, we have just calculated 14 lakhs, and normal rate of return is given in adjustment 5, that is 10%. So the normal profit should be 14 lakhs into 10%, that is 1,40,000. So if you deduct 1,40,000 from 2,50,000, that is, if you deduct normal profit from average adjusted profit, you will get super profit. So from 2,50,000, if you deduct 1,40,000, you will get 1,10,000. This is goodwill. Sorry, this is super profit. Now goodwill is equal to super profit into agreed number of years purchase. We have just calculated super profit as 1,10,000 and agreed number of years purchase should be given in the question. On the calculate the value of goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of super profit. Okay, so from the goodwill calculated above, if you multiply it by 3, we'll get goodwill as 3 lakh 30. So super profit is given as 1 lakh 30, and if you multiply by 3, we'll get goodwill as 3 lakh 30,000. Okay, I do hope you have understood this. Now let's move to the second problem. Question number B, the second problem is following information available in respect of the business carried on by Mr. R. Ganguly. Your capital invested rupees 1,10,000. This capital investment itself is the capital employed. Okay, so we don't need to calculate capital employed. But trading result is given profit, first year, second year profit, third year loss, and fourth year profit. We are not given adjusted profit. We have to find out adjusted profit. And market rate of interest is also given. Market rate of interest is given. Market rate of interest is given. Market rate of interest invest 8% and rate of risk of return capital invest is 2%. So if we add these two, we'll get the normal rate of return. Okay, remuneration from alternative source of employment of the proprietor 7,200. This is the adjustment to derive or to get or to arrive at the adjusted profit. So we need to calculate goodwill. Okay, so first of all, we have to apply the same formula. See, goodwill is equal to super profit into agreed number of years purchase, where super profit is equal to average adjusted profit minus normal profit, and normal profit is equal to average capital employed into normal rate of return. But average profit is not given. Average capital is equal to total profit divided by number of years. And how to calculate total profit? In order to get total profit, we have to add 24,400 plus second year profit 30, but third year is loss, you have to deduct 4,000, and fourth year is profit is to be added. If you add first, second, and minus third and add 4, you will get total profit, and you divide by 4, you will get average profit. Okay, so after adding these, the total will be 92,400 and divided 4, it will get 23,100. This is just average profit. So from this, you have to deduct remunerations from alternative employment. This is why we are deducting remuneration from alternative employment, because if the proprietor will not devote his time here, then he may be earning 7,200, but he is missing this income. So this is the opportunity cost also. Okay, so we have to deduct his remunerations, as it will reduce the future profit. Okay, so we are deducting 7,200 as a partner's remunerations or employer's remunerations. So average adjusted profit will be 15,200. Okay, the average adjusted profit will be 15,200. And here if we deduct normal profit means capital employed into normal rate of return. Again we'll go, capital employed is 1,10,000 and normal rate of return is 8 plus 2%, that is 10%. Okay, so if we multiply okay, I have made a little mistake. It should be 1,10,000. No, it should be 1 lakh. Okay, it should be 1 lakh. It is it should be 1 lakh. Anyway, so capital invested is 1 lakh. Let's go here. So from 1 lakh, if you multiply by 10%, okay, 8 plus 2%, 10%, 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. Okay, it is 10,000. So if we deduct normal profit from adjusted profit, 15,900 minus 10,000, you will get 5,900. And this is not goodwill, this is super profit. Okay, this is super profit, and goodwill is super profit in the agreed number of years purchase. Let's see, the agreed number of years purchase is here also. So 3 years. Okay, here also 3 years. So we have to multiply by, if you multiply super profit by 3, you will get 17,700. I do hope you have understood the concept. You just need to apply the formula. In order to find out adjusted profit, you need to make some plus or minus considering the questions. And if you can find out super profit, you can easily calculate normal goodwill. If sometimes capital employed will not be given, then you can use some formula. Here in Question number one, we calculate super capital employed by adding proprietor's fund and long-term liability. So if you add share capital, reserve, plus long-term liabilities, you will get capital employed, and if it is multiplied by normal rate of return, then you will get normal profit. So from adjusted profit, if you deduct the normal profit, you will get the super profit, and after getting super profit, if you multiply by the required number of years purchase, it may be 2 years, it may be 3 years, as per the questions, you will get the goodwill. I do hope you have now understood clearly how to calculate super profit. So we have covered calculation of goodwill under average profit method, also under super profit method. In episode 3, we'll be dealing with capitalization of profit method. There also we have to learn uh, two items, that is capitalization of average profit method, and other is the capitalization of super profit method. Tomorrow, in that is in episode next episode, I will come with capitalization of average profit method, then I will come with capitalization of super profit method. Till then, I request you to go through the video thoroughly, like my video, share my video, pass necessary comment. You also tell me how can I make more useful, how can I make my content more useful. Till then, goodbye.